Yeah, John, it's you.
Oh, thank you. Hey, good evening, everybody. I think most of us who are on the call know how to trade futures. So if not, just speak out now itself. Otherwise, we can directly get into the part. So I think to people who joined the last session, right? I think I'm just going to repeat most of them because nothing has basically changed. We have been doing the same thing again and again. Nothing new has come up, but we are getting good results. So I think we can go over some examples. That's what we are going to do today. Look at the entry points, the exit points, and the stop loss, what stop loss formula that we are using, and then when to exit. Basically, that is the important point that we are going to see. So I have like certain criteria that I make out of trading days. So some days are like very good, some days are very choppy. We just have to avoid them. So maybe I'll start with one example. I've just taken some recent examples. So one that is on September 19th, that is like 2 days ago. I'm leaving out the past 2 days, like today and yesterday, because we know that the volume was very less and today was like total crazy. So I'll just take September 19th. So this is September 19th, and if you see, this is the first candle at 9:30 a.m. And if you see, it started somewhere around 5.8, 5.4, and it ended strongly at like more than 20 points, right? So this is what I consider as a good start. So what happens after this? Right after this, you go long. So I'll show what I did that day. And if you look at this, okay, the chart that I'm using is 15-minute chart, and the EMA is 3/8. So this is 3/8. And if anyone has any questions on the chart, maybe we can go over that before going into the details of the trades.
Just question,
Yeah,
like
sure.
you use EMA or a simple moving average or EMA exponential? Which one do you use?
Okay, I am using EMA, exponential moving average, EMA 3, EMA 8.
Okay.
The SMA is a different chart that I have here. I'll show you. So this is a different chart, right? SMA. This is simple moving average. This is 5/20. So this is different. Okay.
Normally you use for 5, 3 and 8, right? EMA?
Yes, yes.
EMA.
So this is okay. I'm just going on the same place, okay, so that it's easier. So this is the same day. This is SMA and this is EMA. Okay, so I'm looking at 15-minute chart and EMA 3x8, right? Okay, so you had a crossover and this is the first candle, went up to 20 points. So this I consider as a good start. So to be safe, we all know that we don't have to enter the first candle. We just avoid the first candle because that doesn't follow under any rule. It can go up, it can go down, like we don't know, like based on the reaction, right? On the day's news or whatever factors that play into this will determine like what direction. So at times, like the first candle might not give us the clear direction, then we wait on for the second or third or whatever. So the example that I'm showing you right now is a very good example where the first candle is 20 points. So ideally, the entry should be on the end of this candle or like the beginning of this second candle. That's what I would suggest. So if you look at the entry here, so I have 2 contracts of MNQ and 2 contracts of MES and 1 contract of ES, sorry. So if you look at the entry is 3875. 948 is what I've entered. So it's somewhere here, right? 3875. So you start here. And since you already have a good start, so what is the stop loss that I use here is 10 points. So 3875 and the stop loss is 3865. See, if you look at this, so this is not a very big candle, but if you wait on for some time, it went all the way up to the resistance. This is 3900, right? So you look at this line, this goes here like this is like more or less close to 3900. So it went up to here and started going down. So this is the resistance. So you entered at 3875. So you very well know that it's going to run for 25 points. So you can wait until 25 points and get the 25 points. If not, you get like 10 points, you're good with that. You get 5 points, you exit. So this is like very good start. And if you look at this did not go beyond this level, right? 3871 forward. So, but since our stop loss is 3865, you don't have a chance of losing this trade at all. This is a very good start and very good trade. So if you look at this 3875, I exited at the first. Since I had two contracts, I exited one to be safe at 3885, 10 points. I got 10 points on MES. The same time, I also exited out of the MNQ, one contract on MNQ. And since I'm little greedy, I'm just waiting to get more money on ES. But to be safe, you can just exit in 5 or 10 points also. But to start with, I would say 5 or 10 points. But if you're so confident on this one, then you can wait. But the good trade would have been like waiting until 3900. So what I did, so this one is done, 3890 is done. Then I waited for the runners. So this another MNQ and another MES, I closed them somewhere here, right? I thought like something is going on. I thought like it might come down. I lost confidence, maybe something like that. So I closed this stage. Then I saw this candle and I saw this one is like running high. I entered and I knew that it's going to run until 3900. I entered at 3895. I just made like 250 bucks here. So I'm done for the day. So this is like a typical good start day example. So if you have any questions on this, you can fire away right now, and then we can move on to the next one.
How do you trade today, right? We have one big red candle, then when we have
no. We'll go to that. So I'll tell you something. So today is not a typical day.
Yeah.
Everyone knew that there was a Fed meeting. Everyone knew, right? Like, and we all expected the volatility. So days like this, we completely. What I do, I just get out of my live account. I come to my demo account. I don't even trade that day because I don't know which direction it will go because I am not good at that. To be honest, I'm not good at trading or catching these kind of trades, right? I'm not good at that. So I typically avoid those days. That's why I went to September 19th. And the reason why I did not go to September 20th, that's yesterday, was there was no volume at all. If you look at the histograms, right? So that was like very less, right? Yesterday. So look at this. This was yesterday. What is this? I think this was yesterday, right? 7 a.m. Yeah.
Well, what is this one moving average? Convergence.
Yeah. MACD. Moving average.
MACD, okay.
Yeah. So yesterday was like very boring and it was like not following any rules. So that's why I skipped 2 days and I went back to September 19th. So forget about the current day and the previous day. We don't have any formula to trade that unless RK might have some logic to do that, but I don't have anything with the days that there are like high volatility. But if you have any questions on this one, if you had made money on this one on this day, this is a very perfect day to make money. But futures, I don't think you can make money every day, every single day. That's my perspective.
Yeah,
yeah. So what we usually do is like we discuss on the chart, right? Like we look at the support, we look at the resistance, and look at the first candle or the second candle and get a direction, and then make money in the first 1 hour, then get back to your work. That's what I do. If you look at this day, right? This happened, right? So where is that? So this is where it went. And after that, 3900, it had a resistance, it came down. and it was hovering over in this range for some time, and then towards the end of the day it took off. So this is one day. So you in this day you could have made money in several places, but I made only money on this part. But if you look, the second place would have been here, right? You had a cross here, then you waited, then you would have made like at least how many points? What is this? So this was like coming down from here. So it should have been like easy another 10 points, at least 5 points. That's what I would say. Would have easily got 5 points. Again here, you got a cross, you stopped here, but this was not that huge, but at least you got how many? You are again got like 5 points here. So any cross you would easily get 5 points, but if it's a very long candle, then you are expected to go like 10, 15 points. But otherwise, easily you can make 5 points. This is all range bound. And again, this is there. It crossed this part, right? Like once you can draw these lines like going like this. So you know this has crossed this line and it has crossed this point. So it was sure short is just going to run at least 10 points. But in this case, it ran like how many points? 38, 90, and it went like 20 points. So these are like the rest of the places where you could have made money that day, but the cleanest way would have been like the first 1 hour of the day. Like, but there are like several places where you could have made an entry and exit on the day. So if anyone has any questions on this particular day, maybe we can discuss that now.
In futures, you don't know when the candle, it will go up. It looks like then suddenly it will drop 10, 20
Yeah.
points immediately.
So yeah, that's why we have the stop loss, right?
Yeah.
So if your entry is good, let's assume, see, the entry here was 38.75. The stop loss was 10 points. It never even came there.
Yeah.
Okay. But let's assume that you did not enter here and you're trying to catch up somewhere here. You got it at 38.85. Imagine what happens here.
Yep.
Even if you have a 10-point stop loss, you're going to lose the trade. So it doesn't matter. The entry actually matters. If you did not enter here, you missed it due to work or something, don't even try to enter later. Then you're going to definitely lose it. Let's assume you did not enter 38.75. Even if you entered at 38.80, what are you going to do? You will get panic if this is going to go to see. It went to 38.71 or 72, right? You almost lost 8 points there, and you probably think you're going to lose the trade. You're not gaining that confidence at all. So the entry actually matters, and where you're going to exit matters. So if you have any questions on this day, then if you don't have anything, then we can go to the next example. Okay. Okay, let's go back. Maybe September 19th. So I have one example from 15th. We can go there. This is all night time, I believe. Yeah. So I generally don't do after hours or before hours, mostly trading hours. So okay. Sorry, I'm taking some time to scroll down. Okay, so this is 9:15, right? So the support and resistance lines are not here because I just generally move them like 5 days towards future. So that's why you don't see it here. But if you look at it, this one was the first candle, I think. Yes, this one was the first candle. I think somewhere the resistance was somewhere around 39.75 or something. I think this one, yeah, 39. You see this? Yeah, this one was the resistance line, right? Yeah, and it started here 9:30. It ran and hit the resistance, and then it started coming down. What did I do on that day? So I entered on the second candle. Sorry?
You made a killing on that day.
Yeah. So I entered at 39. 3970. Where is 3970? Oh, did I do it at the wrong one? Did I open the wrong one? Oh, sorry, 3960. Here it is. I'm looking at the sell price. So where did I enter? So I entered here. I was little late actually. The good entry would have been 3955, right? I was late. But still, so I managed to get 10 points. So one contract on MES, one on ES, and one I closed on this one. So instantly you made $600 in just one candle, 3-4 minutes. Okay. So the reason why we stopped in 10 points, we clearly knew that 3975 was the resistance. So we didn't want to risk. We could have gone to 3975, but I didn't want to risk. I just closed it. But oh, this candle did not even go there. Yeah, this candle did not even go there. So we
Hey,
closed
John.
it in. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
This is Shan. Hey,
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah. So usually you get out like almost every time you enter, you have like 10 points
Yes.
target, correct?
Yes.
So sometimes it happened like it went to 9 or 9.5 and then it reversed the
Yes. Yes, it has
candle
happened.
and you had
Yes.
to out, or you just wait.
No, I wait. Sometimes, right? See,
Mhm.
it depends on the stop loss. Let's assume I entered at here, right? 3960. I was little late here.
Mhm.
Let's assume that it went to 9 stop loss. I'm sure I'm going to sure I will be very sure that I'm going to lose it. I would have gone out of it. But let's assume I entered here 3955. I would still wait until that stop loss is like it.
So you just wait like 20 points down. Let's suppose, see, you entered at 9, let's suppose 38.80, and then it went to 38.89.5, and then it reversed. So again, you wait to trigger the stop loss, or you, in that scenario, you just get out in the break even, or you just take 5 points.
Okay, so maybe we can look at this example and get a number, right? I did not get that 80 or 90. So this is 39.55. So let's assume I got in at 39.55. So what you're saying is, so it went to 39.45, 50. Did you get out of the trade, or are you still waiting? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I'm asking, like, sometimes you have a target in mind, correct? Just example.
Mhm.
You have a target for 10 points, okay?
Yes, yes.
And you are making like 9.5 point, and then
Oh, up.
it
Okay,
did not,
sorry.
it did not reach to the
Okay.
target, and it just reversed to
Okay,
the downside.
I got the question wrong. I was looking at the stop loss. Okay, I understood your question.
Yeah.
So no, I wait.
So
The reason
you
being, I'll tell you.
Mhm.
So in this case, right, I got in at 3960. It went up to, let's assume it did not. My resistance, I know the resistance, right? The resistance is 3975. So my target actually was 3975 only.
Okay.
It was not 3970. So in this case, my target was 3975, but this candle did not go past beyond 3970. So I'm happy with the 10 points. Yes, I got out of it.
Actually, why I'm asking is that
Mhm.
how long we should wait. Sometimes it's just teetering around your target price, but it's not meeting your target, and it's just short like 1 or 2 points, or maybe half point.
I wait.
And then
Okay. If it is ES, I won't wait. Okay. It depends on the ticker, right?
Okay.
So MNQ, MES, I would try
Mhm.
to get, like, if I had 2 contracts, I will just close 1 contract, wait for it to hit the target.
Okay.
If it is ES, I won't risk it.
Okay. So it means mostly you wait for the stop loss. Or you wait for the
For the
target,
resistance.
because
Exactly. Yes. See,
Yeah.
in this case, right?
Mhm.
Very good example, right? I entered in 3960. The
Okay.
resistance is 3975. It's very clear. This
Mhm.
candle did not reach 3975, but you look at the next candle, it reached 3975, it dropped.
Yes.
So whatever, see, 80-90%, RK can correct me, but 80-90%, it actually meets that resistance and support lines, actually. It actually goes to the
I
part.
see. I have a very good idea about support and resistance.
Yeah.
But only thing is, like, playing with the candles is a different thing, and you have a very good experience in that. So sometimes you will get your target in one candle only. Sometimes you
Yeah,
have
correct,
to wait
correct.
like 3-4 candles.
Yes,
know.
yes. I
So
wait.
that was-
Usually, I
yeah.
wait. Yeah, I wait. So if I'm 100% confident that this is going to hit 39.75, I will wait. But what happened here was this candle was not that long enough. You see this one,
Yes.
this first
Yeah.
candle. So
Yeah.
I thought like this can turn anything, or I was not that confident enough to wait until 39.75. That's why I closed in 39.70 maybe that day.
Okay. And
But
and what was
yeah.
what was your entry? Can you pinpoint the entry?
Yeah,
one more
I'll
time?
show that. I'll show that. 39.60.
No, in the chart. Just
Chart
pinpoint
here
the-
is here.
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 So this entry you just made it like because it was going up, or how did you select 39.60 here?
Okay. So in the previous example, the first candle had 20 point kick, right? You remember that? The previous example
Yes.
that
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
sharing?
I
But
remember
this
that.
one, but this one
Yeah.
is not 20 points.
Correct.
So I
Yeah.
was waiting whether it is crossing this line or not. Like whether like 5 points above this or a few points above
Okay.
this.
You above
Ah.
above the EMA.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. If this was 20 points already, I would have started in 39.55 itself. Yeah. That was the
Oh,
reason
okay.
why I waited. And
Yeah. So
then whether
yeah,
I'm
this
looking at the
yeah.
candle, whether this is strong or not, whether this
Mhm.
is taking a turn, then only I entered at 39.60. It doesn't mean like as soon as it reached 39.60, I entered. It would have
So-
gone up, came down, then it was strong enough to stay there. Then I entered at 39.60.
So it's like it's very beneficial if the cross candle is a big candle, correct? It's just like if you go to the
Exactly.
next, if you
Yeah,
go
I
to the
call it a
next
good
red,
start.
yeah,
Yeah.
next red candle, there is a
Mhm.
cross, correct? And this
Yeah.
is a big candle.
Yeah.
So that is the best example. Like it's almost we know that it will go down more, correct? Because
Yes. Yeah, I have traded there also. If you see, I'll
Yeah.
show you. Okay. So we finished this one. Then I made some error. What error did I make? Okay. So I had two contracts of MES and MNQ. I closed one of them at 10 points. I just let one more run. But what happened? I should have closed it at 39.75. But looks like I did not do it. Something like that happened here. Yeah, I did not close it, and I had a small loss on one contracts on MNQ and MES. That's what happened. I should have closed it. Maybe I got this or something, but I knew the resistance was 39.75, but I missed it. So this happened. So this, if I had closed, I could have closed 39.75 here. So this happened here. Now to your question on this next big red candle, right? So after hitting the resistance, it came down and you saw this big red candle here. So what did I do? I entered, I went short on all of these contracts and the entry was 39.50. 39.50 is when I entered, right? 39.50. Where is 39.50? Here. And what is the candle? 10:30. Okay. So this is 10:50. I waited for this candle to complete. I waited for this candle to retrace a little bit. Then I entered at 39.50. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So now I waited. I entered at 39.50. I made sure that this is not going below that. Like my stop loss would be 39.60, which it never hit. And the next candle started falling again. Then I closed somewhere at 39.30. That's what I did, right? I made $1,000 there. Yeah, 39.30.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead. You can go to the next your
Yeah.
next part.
Yeah. So this day was a good day, right? Like I made a lot of money, so blah blah blah. So then you get another entry here at 1 o'clock. I did not do it, but I did not go for it, but this is another. So in this one day, you see how many entry and exits you had. 1, 2, and then this is also another entry, but I did not cover that part. This is the retracement and again coming down. Here also you would have made money, but 3, 4, and 5, 5 entry points on the day. So there were like 5 chances to make very good amount of money that day. So any questions on this day? Hey, RK, do you want to share something?
No, I think Son was asking about that stop loss, right? So basically what I understood, suppose you got entry and you got 9.5, do you move your stop loss or no?
Yes, I do. Okay, so it went past. Okay, that's a good question, right? I think I did not cover that point actually. So what happened here? Okay, so maybe this is a good place to start, right? 39.60, we started. I went to 39.70. I had my first contract close, right? Now my stop loss was 39.50 or something. I moved it to 39.60.
So that is a break-even point.
Exactly. Yeah, because it started moving up 10 points, right? So the break even also moves.
Yes.
So I moved the stop loss also.
So on that answers your question. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a great.
Yeah. And yeah, so this is one thing. What I wanted to show next one. Let me show. Let's go back. This is September 15th, right? Let's go to September 14th. Okay. What did we do on September 14th? Our entry was 39.48. Okay, so we waited. So this market started here. It was going up and down, not that strong candles. So there was no clear direction. So we did not take a trade until this one. This candle happened. So what happened? What did we do here? So we entered at 10:26, like 39.48. That is 39.48. Yeah.
I think you started.
I started, sorry. I think I started, right? 39.58 to 39.48. Okay. So where did it start here? So I went early on the trade basically. 39.60, and it went almost like 15-20 points. So, and the support was somewhere here, right? Support was 39.35. I think 39.35 was the support, I think, but it did not went that far, but it stopped somewhere here. So I was very sure that it's going down. So I went early on the trade, made some money, but generally we can avoid that, but I made some money. And the next one was what? And next you had it stopped here and started bouncing. You could have made money here on this candle also. What did we do?
Okay,
here?
one
Yeah.
minimize that one. This one.
Yeah.
One piece of advice: when you see these kind of big candles like 40 points or something, just I know if you're expert, you're ready to lose a lot of money, then trade it. But generally, this you see those two big candles, right? And also today also the same size. Just stay out of it.
Sometimes you make money, but you will lose a lot of times.
Yeah, what will happen is, all of a sudden this big candle, you thought, okay, it's going to go down a lot, and you entered at the end of the candle, then it screws you up, immediate. So there is definitely some news. That means there is a lot of volatility is going on at this point, right? At these two candles. So yeah, if you are ready to lose immediate 500 to 1,000, then enter it. But it might be luck, like Said also made some good money on that one, but after that, if you see, again, it followed today. It fell down. Okay, it came down a huge. So yeah, these big candles on a news or volatile day, just avoid at least 30 minutes to 1 hour. Let it stabilize. Then Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what RK said, right? I made money and I again entered and I lost that same money. So basically what happened was like whatever I gained, I lost that money. So this is a big blunder. So it's not about just telling you all the good things that I had, right? I have to tell you about the bad things also. So that's why I gave this example. So I made some money, lost that money. So net is 0. So now I want to make money. But what happened after that? It was in a range. So it did not take any direction. So we were all discussing it's in range bound. So we waited until it took a direction. Then what happened after that was like it dropped. It went all the way up here. Then at the end of the day, I think I made money. If you look at this, the last candle here. So here it is.
Yeah, towards closing
Uh,
time. Yeah.
Yeah, 750, 850. I made $1,000 just in that last candle. So this was coming up again from that support. It went here. Again, it started moving up. So I was very pretty confident that it's something similar to this candle, right? So I entered here and made profit that day. So I made profit, lost that money, then again made money on the last candle. But I think I did not enter here because I was away from work or whatever. But this is another good point, right? It had
Yeah,
a
that was
crossover,
a solid entry point. Yeah.
solid entry. See, you would have entered here, you made like 20 points easily. Yeah. And no stop loss also.
Yeah.
Did not go anywhere. Like you just made like a lot of money there. Yeah. Okay. So this is another day that I had. Then what did I have? I have
Let's open
Yeah.
for the questions.
yeah. Any questions? You can just stop me anywhere and ask questions, right? Yeah. I have so many exams. I have just one more exam, but shoot out any questions that you have. RK is there to help you.
Andre, Chetan, do you have any questions?
Just you follow
I
3 and
have,
8.
I have one more question, John.
Yeah.
If you don't mind telling, what is your gross profit until now from the future since we started this 3%?
Okay. It's like how much?
It's up to you. If you don't want to tell, that's fine.
No, I didn't do the math. I'm just trying to figure it out, right?
Yeah.
Maybe around with all the losses, I'm not saying the gross should be around 20 or 25K. Yeah.
20,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, the reason being like every week at least I have a net profit of around at least $3,000, 2,500,
Okay.
including all the bad and good ones, right? So
Yeah.
So I think, but another problem that I have is like I have to go into office 2 days a week. So given all that and the remaining 3 days, if the 3 days are good enough, make a lot of money. But I have a target of $1,000. At least I try to do. But days that I avoid is like days like yesterday, and today, you're all gone,
Yeah.
right? So another point that I am trying to always emphasize is don't try to enter every candle, like trade every candle. I was doing that mistake earlier, right? In the beginning, I was trying to do that. But the more the money you make, you're more tend to lose all that money if you enter every candle.
That's
I was
great
doing the
achievement,
same.
John.
I
Congrats.
was doing the same mistake earlier. I tried to enter each and every candle, each and every.
We think like we can catch everything, right? But that's not happening at all. So that's when I always make money, lose money. So if I had not done that mistake, I would have made 100K by now.
Yeah.
Is that not right, RK?
Yeah, true.
See, I have made 20 just because I'm doing all that mistakes. So I'm just giving you advice. It's not like I'm doing everything perfectly, right? I'm also doing the mistakes. I'm just sharing the mistakes, saying that if you do that, you're going to lose the same amount of money.
Now you are on your road to now mistakes are gone. Now you are making all the right thing. So
Yeah.
you'll move forward.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? I think someone else also had a question, right?
Yeah, let's open the questions for
Yeah.
everyone.
Guys, what is the stop for ES right now? What level are we looking at?
No, I
It's
didn't
already
understand.
down to 37.96. It's down to.
Oh, today's market you're talking about.
I mean, what is the stop loss? Stop you're looking at, like market
Support.
might recover from that point. We think 3,600.
No,
Oh, you are
I
asking
didn't-
the daily support. That
Yeah,
that will
yeah,
not
yeah.
cover.
It's a
See, look at
30,
our support has gone down.
37.50.
3,750.
Next support is 37.50. 37.50.
Another 50 point down then.
See, look at the
Another
support
50
here.
point, and yeah, and if it does not hold, it will gonna to test the June low.
Oh my
So
God.
I think it's around 36.50 something.
So we never
But it
anticipated,
should,
right? Today's run, we never anticipated. So if you look
No.
the support line I have drawn is like somewhere.
On,
So
yeah.
now we have to redraw all the support lines now. Yeah. Support and resistance lines. We have to redraw for the tomorrow's trading. So nothing is there as of now.
Okay, let me ask these guys. Anyone wants to know the setup or any questions on the setup or question on the stop loss? Rick, Dre, Chetan.
If support and resistance line, if you can show us, like how do you do that? What time frame you follow?
No, I think I would leave that to RK to show more lines. I just have, see, if you look at this, I just had like these two lines, right? Because we were in this range and this was a support line. Sorry, I just moved it a little bit. So this was a support line I had. Like if you can have multiple support and resistance lines, but I just had like plain two lines just for this demo. But RK screen will be like more, maybe I'll stop sharing.
No, that's
RK
fine.
can show that.
No, stay there. So basically, Said and Sean, I think best thing is first you set up your chart. Okay, so with the two lines, okay, like two EMS, okay,
Yeah, the
and
3 and 8, right?
3 and 8, and
Yes.
make it clear so that you can clearly see that. Okay, you got it. Let me try to pull up my chart if possible. I can use this one. You have chances. John is successfully doing it. So any more questions, you guys are welcome to, ask him questions. Liru, any questions?
No, okay. I think the main thing is I watch all the update, but and the main thing is how do you enter? Like that's the key.
I think he
I
went
have a
over.
3 and 8 line set up, right? I see Johnny like he mostly he has a good trade and mostly he's like profitable. I know some day are bad, but
Yeah,
I
it's
think I
70% only profit.
yeah. So 70% is pretty good number,
Okay, let me
Yeah.
share my screen and Liru. I
Yes.
think John already gone through all the entry points. I think you are a little bit late. Okay, but I'll go over on the same thing again. Yeah. So. Can you guys see my screen? No, not right.
No, not yet. We only see your family picture.
Okay, I'll use this one. Let me know if you're able to see it.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, we can see.
Let me remove all these. So I'll say the chatting purposes TOS is the very good one. So I use this one, but for trading, you need to trading chat, Tradabit or something, right? So
Yeah.
if you see here, this is let me show you the settings. So I know you guys know the settings, right? So and you can go here, studies. You have 3 exponential and 8, okay? And I have MACD as well. Okay. So for the short-term trading, for the day trading on the futures, I think this is a good one. And setup is 15 minutes. Okay. Why 15 minutes? Because this gives you a little bit stabilize, and it doesn't fluctuate a lot. Okay. Whatever it gives, that's a kind of a direction that gives you the proper direction. Like you can go 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, but that will be very volatile. If you are you want to scale kind of what is that called? Scalp, I think you can go shorter time period, but if you want a little bit move in your direction, I think that's why the 15 minutes is better. Don't go more than 15 minutes because that will again your stop loss and stop loss and profit target will be little higher. Okay? So that's the reason. And 3 and 8 cross 3 EMA, 3 cross 8 EMA, that's working fine for some time good now. I think John is able to, John showed how this is useful. And I'll just change this one to a little bit more days. Say 90 days. Okay. And we'll go over, I'm not sure, I'll just go over on the histories a little bit. So so basically you will be trading during the trading hours, right? So just pick up any day. I'll not count today because today generally we avoid, okay? And I think John was talking about this day, right? 19th, September 19th, okay? So if you see the candle, you can know it, okay? So this green candle gives you the confirmation that this kind of a price action. So it is moving in the bullish direction. But at the same time, your 3 cross 8, okay? 3 already cross 8 and but the market opened here 6:15, 6:30. This is the market open time. So you are not taking any action before that. Okay. So and you are also waiting 15 minutes. So after the market opens, okay, you see the you have to wait. So even if the candle is moving, don't enter. Okay. If the candle is moving, okay, it went. So you don't know it might create a doji, right? So it will move a lot, but it will not create. So if you see this candle, you see what happens. It moves a lot, but now came down. So this is not a good candle. But what happens is it started here, it's moving. And when it closed like higher, that means buyers are in control. Okay. That giving 15 minutes, giving you the confirmation that, okay, we are in control and we are ready to go. So, and 3-8 cross also gives you the confirmation. And I'll go a little bit. Okay. Here, no, not this one. 19, yeah, this one then. Yeah. And you can enter as you said that either end of this candle or the beginning of this candle. If you get a 1 point discount, that's well and great. And you can target here and you have to make sure that before you start your trading, try to draw some resistance line or support line. Okay. And we'll go on that one. And once you enter here, you can expect, depends on how much profit you want. We generally suggest 8 to 10 points. Okay. Generally, that's the method. But here it went up, if you watch here, 38752, 1900 and 3900. So 25 points. So you can easily get 25 points. Another thing also you can watch the space. Okay, it's very minute to watch, but if you see these two EMAs has expanded. By the time this closes, these two has expanded. If you see here, they're very close here, but these two are expanded. That means it's a kind of a more conviction. And at the same time, we also taught you MACD. You will check the MACD, and MACD also separated. And if you see here, it had a green candle, it had a cross of side. Okay, so the other 2-3 confirmation you're taking, and you have to decide very fast, right? And
Sure.
when you're waiting, you can have your limit order, or you can have a market order. Okay, and enter and give a 10 points loss below to this EMA, or maybe because it's a big candle, sometimes you have to just take a straight stop loss kind of a 10 points. Okay, so it doesn't matter where it is falling, so that you are not confused where to put your stop loss. Okay? And you get out this one. And the same thing I'll say, if you are not sure here, don't enter here. But if you are sure, you can also get the entry here. The cross is happened here. And suppose you entered here, it might give you the heart attack because it went up to here. Okay. So 78, it went up to 84.
85.
So 85, but if you put your 10 points, it's 80. Okay. But you can still stay on the trade because you have to wait till the candle close. Okay. If you see here, it went up but could not stand, right? So that means because you have one big red candle here, another second red candle here, it's very tough for it to go up. But the problem is this is upside move. Okay, this is a upside move, and if you see here, and generally sometimes you can do this. Okay, just do a hit, and you can see how far it can fall. Okay. So if you see here, it crossed the 38%. Okay, and so it's little bit risky, but if you go through the cross, definitely 5 points you have because of this bearish candle. Okay, and you can see here it hit here 61%. Okay, and you entered in the 50%, you entered to 61% and bounce back. Okay, and but again, there was another nice candle because it's an upside move. And this was another upside move around 11:45, which is 2:45 EST. And you got nice. So even if you miss this one, that's fine. You got one here, 10 points. You can close the chapter. But if you are still greedy, okay, you are not sure about this candle, whether you toss or not. Whenever you get doubt, don't enter. Okay. And then you get a confirmation here. And sometimes if you want to enter and you have doubt or something, and the good part is you can ask in the room. Okay.
Mhm.
What the room is doing. Okay, so John is there, Sean is there, myself is there. I think sometimes Said is also taking the trade. So if you see here, if this one was a nice move, but generally I recommend not to trade 30 minutes before, but it was well below 30 minutes, like 1 hour before. So you can make another 20 points, but not 20 points. Always try for the 10 points or 8 points or 5 points at least. Okay, so one, it's not, suppose I discount this one, and two. Okay, now the same thing, but make sure you set up this 3 and 8. Okay, if you can,
Yeah, no, I do have set up ready the 3, 8, and 15 minute.
yeah. And but only trade 9:30 to first 1-2 hours, and then last 1 hour before 30 minutes. Okay? So I think that's the recommendation. And I'll say that if you want to really make money in the futures, you have to be a little bit more interactive. Okay, you can trade on your own. Okay, but if you communicate in the room and you know what people are talking, any news is coming, anything is coming. But if you have you are already part of a group and you're doing great, that's fine. If you are not, we have the channel open, and it makes happy, like when you trade with the people, you know what you're doing. Here is also, I'll not say this is 11. So all these things are not working fine. If you see a 645, there is a lot of mess up here. Okay? And generally you will avoid these big candles. This is such a big, huge candle, like basically what? 5, 8, wow, 81, 20, 21 points, right? Okay. But there is a news. So basically you can enter, but it will be a kind of a, might put you in the problem. Okay. But if you see here, but market is not open. And as I said that already, John, or something, if you are really wants to, here is before market open also, there was an entry point here, and it really did nice before the market open. So you can sometimes, because I think it starts trading nicely from 8 a.m. to something, but really the volume picks up at 9:30. But also volume picks up from 8 a.m. So you can, it also really moves. And here is another one, I'm not sure. This is at 7 o'clock, but you don't trade this one after hours, just forget about this. I think, let me remove this, I don't know why it is here. So basically keep only these 2 lines in your chart, and so that I think I have to remove this one. Any questions on these entry points so far?
No. I think for me the main thing, I think earlier somebody was asking to John, like the support and resistance. Do you do it on a daily day chart, or it's a like 1 month chart? What chart do you guys look at?
You can
support?
see support and resistance is nothing but connecting the pivots, right? Connecting
Correct.
the top and bottom. So it doesn't matter if it's 15 minutes or 1 hour. Okay. So you can go 4 hours, you can go daily, but if you are trading short term, right? So basically better you draw the resistance line using 15 minutes or 1 hour maximum. So suppose you want to draw a resistance line right now, support, right? So if you see support, I don't see the support on the 15 minutes right now, right? So what I'll change it to 1 hour and see what is the nearest support, right? So if I don't find the nearest support in the 1 hour, then I go to 4 hours. Okay? You got it? So on 4 hours, I get the support here. Okay.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
And I have to find the nearest support, right? So I have to change my time frame. So now if I do this, so I move this line to here. And why use this support line? Sorry. So aside to answering your question, so I think you're getting it. Okay. So 1 minute. So what is your support line? Why this will be a support? Support will be like, if you see at least it is pointing to 2 points. Okay. So if you see 1, 2, 3, so 3 times it touched here, bounced, touched here, bounced, touched here, bounced. So if it did this one, then definitely the next one, what it is coming, and also it is something kind of an attraction. It's kind of a magnet. Okay. If you see this one, if this happened already, and market makers know there is a support line here 3746, somehow they push the market to hit that line. Okay. So if you are trading options or stocks or something like that, you can still short here and you can hold within the margin or something, and it can hit the support line. So same thing here. By the time you wake up in the tomorrow morning, overnight it may reach here. Okay. And as we are not trading, we don't know. And overnight it will reach here, it may bounce back. So tomorrow morning when you wake up, the futures might be moving upside. Okay, you never know. But if you see here, what is the distance? 3795 and 3746. It's almost 50 points. Okay. So I think we are expecting another 50 points down tomorrow, okay, or this week, okay. But the way market close, if you see in the 4-hour chart, you see the candle size here. So what do you think? What is it going to do? Is it going to immediate reverse? I don't think so. If you see a big candle here, see the big candle here. That day CPIM data here. What happened? After the CPIM data, the market is just moving in that direction. It's not giving a breathing time. Okay. So take the example, if you want to hold a MES, okay, and you can have a 50-point stop loss, okay. So if you are taking 250 kind of a risk, then I think you made already 500,000 points. I mean, that's one example I'm telling you, okay. But if you see here the candle size, I think tomorrow also it might be a down day. But answering your question, so this is how you draw your support. If I don't find any support in the 15 minutes, I generally go a little bit higher. Now, next support line you have is here, okay, somewhere here, okay. And if you go to the day, daily, and it will match the same thing, okay. The daily is more clear now, right? So if
Correct.
you see here, so daily is more clear. Daily gives the support line, and daily also gives the 4 hours almost matches with the daily. So the next support line will be this one. So 3678. So that is the lowest we have. I think 3644 or something. 40 is the support line. So that's the worst we can go. But if you want to see more, like kind of how far it can go, we can go weekly, and that is the lowest we have now. 3644. I think that's the lowest from June. Okay. So I think we are targeting the June low here. Okay.
Mhm.
And the way it is moving, we are targeting the June low. Okay. So, and that having said that, we are expecting equity market to go down, and you'll have a lot of chances to buy some stocks in the discounts. Okay? And that's a good thing, but we never know whether it is going to fail. This, if it does, I think already bankers are telling there will be another 17% kind of a correction, and that will be horrible to reach here. Okay? But first it will reach this line. Okay? So this will, if this breaks, basically in the daily or weekly 3675, you are expecting to hit this one, this pivot line. That is 3392, which is more horrible. You see 400 points, right? 300 points. So we are in 3800 and we are targeting 3400. So 400 points down we are expecting minimum. So that's horrible. I'm very sad to tell that, but that's the chart it is telling. So something they have to do to, hold this. I don't know, my system is slow.
It might recover a little bit, but again, eventually it may go down.
No, the way market is closed today, right? So
Yeah.
very rare. So you see here, so this is very dangerous. Okay, first of all, this one, if it can bounce, because this is a good support line here, okay. And if this bounce, this is 4-hour support line, but this is daily. So almost I think we're expecting 3680. So that is different in the market side. And just to answer your questions, so we draw the support line here, and then tomorrow morning you will not see the support line. What you can do then, and this support became your resistance right now. If you see here, this one becomes a resistance. So now if market goes up, so it might hit here. Okay. So this is an ES anyway, and yeah, it's very very bad situation. Okay. And let's go to 15 minutes again. Yeah, we don't have any anything nearby here. So, but you have your resistance line here, so you can move little bit to be accurate here. Okay, this is your support resistance line now. So in case it goes bounce back, so it is going to stop it here. Okay. And that's the 50 points. Okay. And but are you guys clear on the entry points now? So
Yeah. I have one question I have. Do you any of you keep the future open for next day or no?
Oh,
No, not recommended.
no. Should
So
not.
if you have enough balance and you can use MES open, okay, but don't keep ES. Okay?
Yeah, yes is too much.
Mhm.
You know,
Are you trading futures, Viru, now? Mhm.
I do sometimes. I'm not very active, but I do. I have account in TraderWare. I have even E-Trade. My future account is open. So I have
No,
accounts.
I think generally, I think I have temporarily stopped options trading for now, and focusing on the futures. And it has, see, there is nothing you are keeping, and it's kind of whatever you see you are trading, and you are not rolling to next day. And you
Yeah,
can start
yeah.
small, and I'll recommend to come back and start discussing, put your
Sure.
thing.
Yeah. No, I will start. I am also not doing any option trading anymore.
Yeah, so if you're not doing, so this is something, and TraderWare charges very less margin. And I
Correct.
think Javan can guide you more. And I think you already have an account, but entry points, if you see here, I think almost every day, I think we go in long, we go in short, something like that, right?
Yeah. No, I do
Mm.
see the update actually. Every day.
Yeah, right now I open to discussion channel because I didn't keep restricted to live channel. So everybody can see it, because we have very few members and slowly growing the community. Okay. And moreover, it is free of cost. You don't have to pay anything. You just have to participate, and that's what, so whatever you make, that is you. Okay. And we are happy to, you can share your trades and stuff. Okay. That's fine. And
Yeah, maybe I will start with MES first, and
yeah, that definitely everybody starts with the MES, okay, and that will be fun, okay. Then once you are at some level, then we can take you to the next level. Anything else here? All of you are silent, mute or something. You guys are talking in mute.
no, I'm good. Hey, thanks, RK.
No problem. Okay, if no questions, I'll stop the recording. Let me answer one second. Why is that button? Chetan, can you hear me? I think. Okay. I stopped the recording, and still you can ask question, So. Okay, looks like people don't have any question, and thank you, John, for your.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, RK.
Precious
Thank you,
time.
Das. Thank you,
Thank you,
John.
everyone.
Thank you.
Hope you
Yeah,
guys
thank you.
can use we can use it tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you.
And make some good money. Okay, thanks.